So you know what it's like. Sometimes you've got a slide deck that you want to get some information from, but you don't want to have to go and pick through it. So here I've got a slide deck that I worked through with a colleague of mine, Georgina, and you can see there's lots of information in here, lots of images, lots of graphics, lots of graphs, charts, and so on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up to my add-ons, and I've already installed Slide Toolbox. So I'm just going to open that up. And it opens up in the sidebar here, and it gives me all of these cool tools. So I've got removal tools, so I could choose to get rid of any of these things. So any speaker notes, I can choose to remove them, and it's going to look through every single file. Because I didn't select a slide, it's going to look through all of them and just lets me continue, and it's removed 11 items from that. Okay, I might then decide I want to do something different, so I've got arrangement tools. So I can look at recentering absolutely anything I like across the whole deck. So if I want to reposition things, I want to stack things, I want to resize things, I'm now going to look at the export tool. So for example, if I wanted to take all of my JPEGs out of here, rather than going through and do it individually, I can export the entire slide as JPEGs or PNGs, or I can export slide images. So if I click on this one, again, I haven't selected a particular slide, so it's going to look through the whole document. And then what it's going to do in a moment is give me a zipped file of all of those, which is automatically going to save to drive. Here we go. So I click down here on Save to Drive. It opens that up there. There's all of my files. I'm just going to use my zip extractor to open those up. Only takes a few seconds. And then we can click on, and we can see that we can fast forward through, and we can see all of our different icons and JPEGs that we've used throughout the presentation, all downloaded in one place. So this slide toolbox, really, really useful for doing things on a grand scale. Same with charts. If you've got charts in there, if you've got numerous charts, you can just choose to update them all with one click. If you want to massively import things, you can choose where you import them to. So if you want to put a watermark in, for example. So lots of really cool things you can do. You've got whole page tools. You've got object tools, so you can change the solid lines and things like that around them. If you wanted all fill colors to all be the same color, for example, there we go. So if you wanted to draw, there we go, use that color there. So lots of things you can do with the slides toolbox. Really excellent add-on for slides.